T.L.P.C. Nation, I am your DM, Master Finn, and we're back with another episode and another session of the Laota region.
What's up, T.L.P.C. Nation?
We are back with our newly grieving party of Joel Dragonheart, 10-year-old aspiring dragon-type trainer from the Kanto region. His best friend, Michael Krabbytree, which that's my own personal joke. Hiker, renowned family, known for all this hiking here to do a bunch of adventuring, exploring with his partner Baloo. And then the outsider, Mako Kai from the Orange Isles. Recently, on the Laota region, we had a mysterious disappearance of one of the party members. Striking Deep Bubble got into a little bit of a pinch, and while you were trying to save him, he disappeared, leaving only behind the supplies he left on the beach and his starter partner Pokemon, Frubbles the Froakie. We're going to pick up about a day after you guys kind of did the whole poisonous Marini pit, that I'm going to call it like that, I'm going to refer to it, trying to save Strikin's disappearance. And you guys kind of spent that day recovering yourselves from your own poison effects, because a lot of you got poisoned. And then trying to see if you can find somewhat what's happening with Strikin. You guys didn't find any real remnants of what happened to him. And then Frubbles, in the middle of the night, disappeared. So he was there when you guys went to bed, but when you woke up, he was gone. You can take with that what you want, but to begin, I need everyone to roll me an initiative.
Alright, question. Did we, go through his supplies?
Yeah, I'll say you guys have gone through his supplies. I'll get you a list of what he left, and I'll
thank you. Alright, let's go.
As they're rolling that, all of our party members currently here are level 3 now.
15.
Making them a little bit more fun and exciting with what they can do.
Up. Let's go.
Where we're currently at.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
Where we're currently at, they are still in a trial trying to get to the first gem to see if they are worthy enough.
I'll pull up the map for us.
They are on the island known as Soria, which is the second island of their trial. And with that, what did we all get for initiative?
I got a 15.
A 15? What about you, Mr. Michael Krabbytree?
That's a 5.
A 5? And what about you, Mako Kai?
I got a 7.
A 7. Geez, after you almost died
Twice
now, you really haven't been waking up pretty early at all. So, Joel Dragonheart, you will be the first one to awake on basically the third day here on the island of Suryo. You wake up relatively early in the morning after being well rested from the day before. And what would you like to do? The floor is yours.
Heard. So I wake up, and I usually always have my Saphira out with me because that's just our style. I wake up, I'm assuming with Saphira. I give Saphira some love. And, basically, good morning, Saphira. You ready for a great day? Just really try to grow that connection and bond that I have with my, beloved dragon-type Pokemon.
Yep, understandable.
I kind of stretch, get ready, go through whatever source I have for food, get a little breakfast going, and then I'm kind of like, okay, I need to analyze what we need to still do in the sense of our tasks so we can get that underway, and then, I'm going to probably wake up the companions. So it looks like we still need to catch 2 water-type Pokemon. Wait till night and go to the top of the cliffs to try to find the island secret. And then in the morning, find your way to the Cove of the Siren's Call. Find the Siren to receive transportation.
You should also have to find some shells.
Yes. Did we write down how many shells we got?
Yes, we have found the shed shell, the first one.
So 1 of 3. And we found that in a Pokemon's mouth.
Yes. In a Morpeko fight, that was
a beast.
That was a beast and a half to fight, as my friend Joel Dragonheart would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wake up you get this bonding experience time with Saphira, your Dratini, and you make your way out to wake up your companions. I need you to roll me a perception check.
Got you.
So perception should be your wisdom.
Right. Oh, thank you. +3. Got you. That would be a 19.
A 19?
With
Oh.
a bonus.
With the bonus. So that's a 16 plus 3? Alright. So with a 19, you notice marks that they're like footprints in the sand around your tents. So you've kind of still posted up on the beach, right between on the beach area between the cliffs and the forest.
Yeah. Can I recognize what these marks look like Pokemon or human?
You can roll for a survival check, but I have more to say.
Okay, got you.
So you notice that these marks go around your camp on the outskirts. In a few spots, you notice that there are like divots and dips, as if something has almost dug or hit into this with force. And then you notice in other parts that there's more of a sliding area instead of footprints, and those interrupt the footprints from every once in a while.
Okay. So footprints basically around our campground.
Yeah, and they are relatively new.
Okay.
Like made within probably the last 3 or 4 hours.
So right before I woke up, basically, crack of dawn
Yeah.
type scenario.
Like crack of dawn, maybe a little bit last night.
So I'm definitely like cautious,
All right.
trying to critically think, hey, what could this be? And you said I could roll to try to figure out the shape.
Yeah, you can roll me a survival or an animal handling.
All right, I'll go with the animal handling.
All right.
Alright.
And this is trying to figure out if you recognize them or
Yeah, like I want to try to figure out, distinguish. Is this like Pokemon or is this like animal, human? Like
Alright.
you said, I need to roll to understand that, right?
Yeah. I was just trying to see if you were trying to see like if you recognized them or if you were trying to determine more of if this was Pokemon or human in nature.
Right. Let's go with the Pokemon or human.
All right. What did you roll?
Well, 19, and then I have +4 because I'm proficient. So that's 23.
I will let you know that the footprints that you see are indeed Pokemon in nature.
Okay.
With a 24, you said,
23.
or 23? 23. They look vaguely familiar.
Okay.
But
so a Pokemon I've seen?
Yes.
Like on the island already? Or just in general?
A Pokemon you have probably seen in general. You
Okay.
haven't seen on the island or
Okay.
any of these islands yet.
Got you.
But you can also tell that some of the sliding is Pokemon as well in nature.
Okay, so like the marks are like...
Yeah, some of the marks that have slid into
right,
the
kind of like a
sand.
Shellos.
Yeah, kind of, but differently.
Okay.
And then other marks are not Pokemon.
So there's
not
multiple.
human. Yes.
Oh, not human, but not Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Thank you for the information.
Yeah, so-
do I get to know where they kind of tracked off to, or...?
So, with the perception check that you did roll,
Right.
it just looked like they were in a circle around.
And then disappeared.
And disappeared. But I will let you know with the mixture of your animal handling, your perception together, they could have just easily left through the forest.
Okay.
And that would
I can't
really
see
have
the
left
tracks.
marks because
Right.
it's not in the sand.
Right. Well, thank you so much for the information. Am I waking them up, or...?
Yeah, if you still like to, you can go ahead and
Right.
go wake up your companions.
I feel kind of like a sense of urgency in the sense of this information that I found. What time would you say it is?
It's about 9 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. I'll be like, hey, Mike, you up, bro? Yo, Mike.
Mike, roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
And I'm like, obviously talking to his tent, trying to like communicate.
Gotcha. And since it's disadvantage, you roll twice, take the lowest one.
It's a 4.
So unfortunately, Joel,
He doesn't hear me.
you don't know why there's not any movement from inside the tent.
Okay.
You're not sure if he heard you or not. Mike, I will let you know that you didn't hear Joel.
Okay. Is it okay if I unzip to check on my
Yeah, you
companion?
can definitely go
just to
into
make
the
sure
tent.
he's okay. So I unzip his tent just to peek in and see, like, is he sleeping? Is he, like, alive? Is he there?
When you peek into his tent, it's quite obvious on why Mike didn't hear you. Laying on top of Mike's head is
Blue.
a green and white Pokemon. That is, yes, it's blue. And he's just laying there. He's got a berry on his chest that's kind of like drip juice down. Like he definitely. This is why Mike did not hear you.
Right. And I start giggling. I start laughing. I'm like, I love this. This is beautiful. Look at the bond these two beautiful guys share. Like, this is a true Munchlax trainer and Pokemon connection. Perfect. I'm like, okay. Can I reach his foot, like Mike's foot?
You can definitely reach in and try to grab Mike's foot.
I try to like shake his like foot a little bit and see if like he can wake to that.
Mike, I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. So that'll be +3 to whatever you roll.
$17.
17? Yeah, Mike is just out like a light.
Okay. At this point,
Sleeping like a log.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give him more time. I'm gonna give it a fair attempt. Obviously, Blue is, cutting off any hearing that will ever happen. I'm not gonna sit there and shake his whole leg until he wakes up. So I zip back up his tent. I go over to Mako's tent, and I attempt the same type of strategy, before going into his tent and see if I can wake him up just with voice.
Alright, Mako, make me a perception check. Be like, Mako! You awake, buddy?
That's a 15.
Nice.
Mako, you wake up to the sound of Joel outside your tent going, Hey! You awake? You up? Hey!
I lay there for a moment, eyes open, listening.
So, again,
No response.
there's no response, and there's no movement in the tent.
Okay. Well, I'll be like, hey Mako, just to make sure you're good, I'm gonna unzip your tent. If you're awake and you don't want me to unzip your tent due to any reason, let me know.
I'll get up.
Okay. So, like, can I hear that he's getting
I'll get up, and slowly but not completely, I'll unzip my tent, peer out.
I'll be like, hey buddy, sorry to wake you up, but I come across some interesting, an interesting scenario, and I want to know if you're interested in hearing what I
Is
just found.
interesting going to get me killed today?
Mako,
You know,
what's your passive
I
perception?
really hope not, because, I'm becoming quite fond of my beautiful Mako
12.
companion.
Okay.
But hopefully not, because we don't need any more disappearances / maybe deaths in our party. So
/ maybe deaths. Yeah. Okay, Joel. Okay.
if you need more time to sleep, by all means.
No, I just let me collect myself.
Yeah,
Zip.
I'll see you in a few minutes, Mako.
Mako, when you turn around after zipping up your tent, there is a brown and beige Pokemon wearing a snow blue beanie inside your tent. Halfway in your bag, and it stopped and is looking at you as if
Oh, Manic.
you caught a robber in your house.
Oh, Manic.
Okay, I'm gonna
He's just kind of looking at you. You see slowly a Bagon being picked up.
A big. Oh, right.
Right.
You know what? We're cool now. I owe you anyway. Just take it. Look, here. I unzip my tent. Go. Take it. Take the food. Only the food. Joel!
I'll be like, yeah, Mako, what's going on?
Come back here.
I walk back, kind of like, what's, curious.
You see Manic just like.
I start shaking my head while with a fat smile on my face.
And
Manic!
He watches you slowly just. Ow. Takes a bite.
I go over with
It's fine. He can eat. It's fine.
big loving smile. I pick him up, and I'm now hugging him while he's eating. And I'm like, I missed you, bud. I'm glad you're okay. We almost lost you. But you did a great job in our last experience.
You see, he just kind of nods. You see, like, in his tail is this giant piece of crystal that he's been carrying around.
You're like, Manic, you're one of the most unique Pokemon I've ever met. I love you, bud.
He's just vibing. He's eating this bacon right now.
Okay.
Well, since you're enjoying your piece, I'm going to set you back down. Try to be good now, Manic.
As soon as you set him down, he's gone.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. That's Manic style. Be free, Manic. Be free. You'll come back to me eventually.
He has his bacon in one hand and his crystal sword in the other, and he's just running across the beach.
Have fun, Manic. I'll see you in a bit.
You swear in the distance you hear, Leroy Jenkins. Anyways, Mako, you are now officially awake.
Good morning, Joel.
Sorry about that. You know Manic. We know Manic. This is what Manic does.
It's okay.
But he's growing on us.
Man, sure. We're chill now. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I just
Do you have all your valuables?
probably not.
Would not surprise me. Well, if you find anything that you're missing, let me know and we'll check with Manic.
He can officially keep the knife, although I think he's upgraded.
No, he has 2 weapons now. Whether it be one in each hand or one holding with his tail, or. But yes, thank you.
Oh,
if you need that knife back, I'll try to get it back for you.
I need a coffee. Okay, let's go. And I start like collecting my things. Where's Mike?
I tried to wake him up. Because we're really close friends and grew up with each other. I opened up his tent. Just
try again. I'm gonna start disassembling my tent.
Try again. Well, thank you, Mako. But basically, I tried to wake him up with the leg shake, and he has blue on his face. So I was just gonna let him sleep peacefully with this Pokemon, because there's no way he's gonna hear me or you. And even with a firm leg shake, he's out like a light. So I figured that me and you could conquer some early morning stuff while he sleeps. And then I could tell you what I've come across, actually. When you're ready, of course.
Okay, what did you find?
So, me and Sphere woke up, and I noticed outside of our tents multiple types of footprints.
What?
Around our tents, and it looked and appeared to be about 3 hours before I woke up, so right when the sun was up, this is when this was happening. It looked like it was some sort of Pokemon, or there was like not human, non-Pokemon tracks, and then there was also Pokemon tracks. Yes. From what I could decipher, you could roll and try to check it out too. But basically, the two... Yeah, if you want to roll over the tracks, in the sense of go over it, by all means, I would love to hear your opinion.
DM, are these tracks still available for me to do my own rolls on?
Yes, roll a survival check to see if you can find them. DC's pretty low. You get advantage because Joel's pointing them out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, Joey, the 2 Pokemon tracks that I could notice, one was more of a slush. So kind of like my, I would have to say in a way, kind of like my Tsunade / Delosh.
Slush?
Yeah, like, not slush, but
it's more of, say something was placed down and slid.
Yeah, slid. Thank you.
So you said it was low DC, right?
Yeah.
It's good. I got a 10.
10 just barely makes it.
Oh.
You do find these.
All right. What's your investigation?
Well, I found them. I guess I need to try and decipher them now, don't I?
Yes.
If you want, you can. What are you rolling to see exactly?
I guess I just want to discern what sort of creature has made these tracks. Obviously, more than likely it's a Pokemon, but like what kind?
Joel's already rolled that, so you're searching for like what Pokemon made these?
Like
Yeah.
specifically?
And which tracks are you looking at? Because there are 3 different kinds of tracks.
Could you describe each set again, please?
One is definitely made by a Pokemon. Like it's Pokemon feet shaped. I don't want to give too much details without a roll. Another one could be Pokemon in nature, and it's that in the sand and slid. And then the last one does not look Pokemon in nature, does not look human or animal-like in nature, and it looks more like something has been dropped or set down and picked back up.
That one.
The last one?
The last one. The one that we have no idea what it is. Let me try. Let me make my own attempt to discern what it might be.
I will let you know this will be a survival check, and the DC for this is going to be pretty high.
Okay.
By the way, as I was investigating, it looked like the track stopped due to probably them going to the forest. Be my best guess.
Is a 22 high enough?
A 22 is high enough. This is what I can give you with the 22. I can't tell you exactly what it is because it's just a track and there's a million things. The track is oblong in nature. It's not quite a circle and it's not quite an oval. But you can see that the base shape of this is oblong in nature. There's one track specifically where you notice that it was dropped, and it looks like the base shape is an oblong, but there's one point on it that has a hexagonal shape on it, and then there are grooves that go on either side of that. So, if I'm to give you a visual representation. Kind of like that.
Okay.
I'm a little blind.
Yeah, I understand. It's not very big.
Okay, thank you.
That's kind of the shape you see there.
So, do you have any guesses?
This set of tracks, along with the others, is going around our town.
This one's it's definitely looks like it was going around, but it was more like something was carrying it and it dropped in a few places.
Okay.
Well, you have that information.
Well, that's pretty.
So what do you think?
Obviously, something man-made is involved in this.
Right. Whether it be some sort of.
I don't feel like we're so lucky that this is the trial staff checking in on us.
Right. Especially with the Pokemon and no human tracks.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna find is in the forest, because the tracks end, like in the forest area.
Whatever it is already has hours on us. We'll probably be able to find the beach again. We should maybe get Mike and go check that out.
Right. So our 2 goals too is we have 1 of 4 shells. So I need to go on the beach and find Manic. So I was thinking about looking for shells on the beach.
I'll help you out.
And while he's sleeping, and then maybe we can come across a water Pokemon. Maybe.
That'd be nice.
We need 2 of those.
I will point it out there that out of the 3 of you, the one best suited to find shells is Mike. Mike does have a specific ability of finding treasure.
Okay.
That's true, isn't it?
You know what? So maybe we should save that. But
you also have 2 more sets of footprints you can look at.
as in the
Because you only looked at the odd one.
Okay.
You didn't look at the Pokemon one, and you didn't look at the swooshes.
Okay, so you want to investigate one? I'll investigate one.
Mike, roll me a perception check. Wait, continue.
Alright.
Doing something.
Yeah, so we can do a further investigation and try to decipher what type of Pokemon this might be, is what you're saying.
Alright, yeah, that, with the last word, yeah.
Cool.
I was just trying to, tell you that there's other things that you can do.
More
I'm not
options.
trying to push you to do
Right,
anything.
right. Just giving us
Which-
creative options.
Giving
Which
you options.
one are you? You're Pokemon,
21.
right?
I'm gonna
21?
go with the slide
With a
because I have a
21, you do
Pokemon
start
similar
to wake,
that, so I might have
and
a
you
little
can
bit more.
hear noises coming
you
from
know,
outside
okay.
the tent, but also
base
you
knowledge.
do realize blues on your face.
Did you wake up?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna make that roll.
Blue.
When you roll him down, this half-eaten berry smacks into your nose.
So
Alright, Blue. No, I guess I'll let you sleep. Sure. Return him to his Pokeball.
Alright.
I'll be like, Mike.
Well, you don't know that he's awake.
Oh, okay.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
Dirty 21.
30-21.
Yeah.
So with a 21, you can definitely tell that this Pokemon... This is a Pokemon track.
Right, the sliding one.
You don't know what it is, though. You haven't really ever seen a Pokemon print like this.
Okay. Very unique.
But you can tell just by certain grooves and how it moved that this is definitely a Pokemon.
Okay, got you.
In Mako, you wanted to do one on the one that you had already established as a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll with advantage.
And we're rolling survival, right?
Yes. You could do survival or animal handling on this one. Because you know that this is a Pokemon.
Same thing. 19.
19? You can tell that this Pokemon is very crab-like in nature.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that you are very familiar with these footprints. But there are two different Pokemon it could be.
Okay.
It could be either a Krabby or a Kingler.
Ooh. That's amazing.
That's
I love
a little-
this idea.
That's a little scary.
And at this same moment, you guys both hear noises from behind you.
Okay, so we check it out.
As Mike comes out of his tent.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Mike. I took a peek trying to make sure you're okay because I was trying to wake you up earlier and I saw blue was on your face.
Yeah, we were having a good snooze.
Yeah, I just let you be. I thought it was a good moment. It was a good moment. I'm glad you're awake. I did find tracks that were around our tents about probably sunrise 3-4 hours ago. We investigated. Me and Mako definitely determined that there was like more of a object type track. So like
Alright.
something was being carried. It was like an object or something. And then there was two different types of tracks. One that has a slide to it, and then like one that was kind of like more footprint based. And he determined that it probably might be a Kingler or a Krabby.
Yeah, one of these is definitely.
I couldn't
Okay.
really determine mine, but I do know for sure it's a Pokemon. Just wanted to update you. I thought that was kind of weird. It looks like the tracks end going into the forest, so that's probably where they went.
Alright, so you're thinking we're going to go check it out? Is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to do?
Definitely.
I would really like a Krabby, but I don't know if we can handle a Kingler right now.
Well, the three of us against one, maybe.
Yeah, if it's just one.
I have a Leviathan.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes, and this
and I-
Leviathan's a beast.
And I have a record of almost dying.
I also have a beautiful Zeus electric type, which is Marie.
That's true.
So we might have advantage on this.
Alright, so I'm going to start
Okay, guys.
packing up my tent, getting that ready to go.
Alright. Yeah, you pack up your tent with ease. You've done this hundreds of times before.
All right. I say we all
I
pack
say
up the
hundreds. It's
tents.
probably more like thousands, but still.
Right.
Sentiment's still there.
There you go.
Alright,
That's a
guys.
bonus.
You guys have packed up. You have kind of figured out what was roaming around your tent. You don't know why, though.
Right.
The world is your cloister. Do what you would like.
Well, I need to go get Manic down the beach, so I'm gonna go do that.
When I said that he's still in the area.
Oh, okay.
He didn't like run off. He's still in the area of the beach. He just kind of like
Having fun.
waddled up down the beach towards your tent and stuff like
Is he
that.
trying to waterbend the waves?
So I can see Manic right now. Then
Yeah, he's currently slicing at the waves with his sword.
I love this. Love it. I'm gonna go over to Manic. I'm be like, hey, bud. We're going on a journey. I would love for you to help us with your investigation because we know you're a stud. And do you want to come with me? Like, yeah, Manic.
He holds the sword in front of him. He like bows kind of low, like he's a samurai.
And I bowed back. I'm like, you are the man.
He raises it up in the air. Like
You are the centric, the chosen one. So, Manic, let's go. So, hopefully he's accompanying me.
Yeah, he's he's following you.
Perfect. I got Manic, and he will help us with investigation.
You two, both Mako and Mike, you do see that there's definitely a trail in the ground for where Mako's dragging this sword, but it doesn't look like the swoosh.
I look again at that one weird looking track. What if it's a Kingler with a weapon? What if he like? What if he like? I'm saying this as we progress. I assume we're pressing forward.
Yeah, let's go to where
What
the
if it's
tracks
like-
ended at the forest.
What if it's like a Kingler who's dragging an old like I don't know. I don't want to
Hammer?
I hope so. I hope it's just a hammer.
I would love it to be
It's
carrying
an
something with
axe.
shells in it. That'd be great. That'd be phenomenal. So we can help not only catch a water type that we need, one of the two, but we'd also get more shells. This would be very beneficial to our mission. So yeah, I'm gonna venture into the forest, accompanied by my party,
I
hopefully.
feel like we
Alright.
definitely need to
Yep.
pat
Are
our
you
team
trying to
forward.
like follow a trail?
Yeah,
maybe, or anything?
I think we're going into. We followed the tracks to where they stopped near the forest entrance. I'm assuming,
Okay, yeah.
and then we're kind of just going in that way, hoping we could find something.
All right. If you're trying to follow where that thing went, I'm going to need you to roll me either survival or nature.
Gotcha. Ooh, not 20.
Nat 20. Yeah,
So
you.
I don't need to apply anything, right?
Yeah, no, nat 20s are automatic successes. So, with a nat 20, you definitely see a path of broken grass and, like, tree limbs, I guess you would say. But they're like,
Tracking.
yeah, you're easily able to track this path. And you see it lead off into the forest.
Alright, definitely follow that. I'm like, hey guys, I think I see some branches broken. Something that probably came through this way. I say this is our best bet.
Alright, I think we should proceed with caution. Let's follow it.
Right.
And as
Caution.
you're busy talking, Manic definitely takes off down this path.
Okay, cool.
At
Well,
breakneck speeds.
Goodbye, caution.
I am now.
Throw caution to the wind.
Now I'm definitely.
Like, you're finding it hard to keep up with Manic.
Right.
He's like planting the sword and using it to vault, like feet ahead of him.
I'm enjoying this, but at the same time, I'm definitely like having a sense of urgency not to lose Manic.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Do you guys want to have a Pokemon out in case we come into like an encounter, like maybe electric type or?
I have an idea, but I also have great fear for my life and the lives of others, but especially my life.
Manic's an animal, dog.
So
He's crazy.
I got a 5 on my dexterity. So
Alright, well that
Uh,
solidifies my decision.
Yeah.
Finish with him.
So with a 5, you do lose Manic down this trail. Manic just
Right.
outpaces you.
I get that.
And he is just disappeared down this trail.
Well, I'll have faith. I'll see him again. Hopefully, he can defend whatever.
Oh
is
gosh.
in his
Okay.
path.
He has a sword.
Um,
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
With-
We'll see Manic again.
With the
This is what
I
Manic
will,
does.
I will say, as he's disappearing, you see him put his little stubby arms behind his back and lower his head as he Naruto runs away.
Oh, that's perfect. This is why we love Manic.
with
Yes,
Manic running away with all of his speed, I'm going to take the opportunity to release Slipstream, my Yanma, and command it to follow Manic.
Alright,
Nice.
roll an
Good move.
animal handling check.
Sure, why not? Why not roll for a basic function and hope it works? Oh god.
Well, you're essentially giving a dragonfly a complex command.
Listen, he has compound eyes, he's complex.
Okay, I would like you to tell the spider on the wall to follow an emotion and see what it does.
That's an 11.
With an 11, Slipstream kind of buzzes off down the path.
Okay, that's something, I guess. We're not gonna lose something that's bright red, right?
Well, you also gotta remember this is a dense forest and Yenma's used to living in trees.
Time to run!
Alright, looks like we're all running down this path.
Alright. Or all of you roll me dexterity saving checks.
12.
12. What about you, Michael Crabtree? And you too, Mako Kai.
11.
It's a saving throw?
Yes.
Cool.
This is a saving throw to see how fast you can run after this thing that you have named Slipstream.
15.
15?
Nice. Solid.
You're definitely like not right behind it, but you guys can still see Yanma a little bit farther down the path. You still can't see Manic though.
Right.
As you guys keep running, you guys have kind of thrown caution to the wind with how fast you're moving.
Right.
So finding your way back to the beach might be a little bit complicated.
Right.
But you're on an island. You know that. You'll eventually find it.
Right. I'm sure Mana can help us.
You started going on an upward slope as the path takes a quick left turn. Like hard left. You're running up and up and up and up. And as you guys start to get winded and out of breath, you see that Slipstream has stopped ahead of you. And you see that it's looking at something, but you're too far away currently to see what it's looking at.
Okay, so trying to catch my breath a little bit. And
I will say, whoever wants to can roll a perception check.
Sure.
I will as well.
You know one, Mike? You can roll one as well, Mike.
Dirty 22.
Dirty 22.
That's a 6. That's a
6.
What you got, Mike? What you got, Mike? We'll keep pulling out the math.
The math.
8.
8. Alright, with the 6 and the 8, you two are pretty winded. You're used to climbing it, but you're not used to climbing things this close after waking up. And Makokai, you're more used to doing water-related athletics than you are of running after a small little bug that you can see in the distance up a hill.
Balance and core strength. Yeah.
Joel, you kind of caught up a little bit. You're not as winded. It seems that some of your training with Claire and Lance...
Right, in the Dragonthorn area.
Yeah, and Dragonthorn have kind of...
Or Blackthorn, sorry.
Yeah, Blackthorn have helped you tune yourself. You and Mike are really on par. Just Mike definitely is kind of off put a little bit.
Well, he's also carrying a big backpack.
You hear the sound of what sounds like rock on metal.
Ooh.
Almost as if two things are clashing together.
Might be Manic.
And it's getting louder the closer you get to this clearing.
Right. You guys hear that? Sounds like rock on metal.
You guys do not hear that, no.
Oh,
Rock
okay.
on metal?
Yeah, I just heard rock on metal, like something smashing. It might be Manic up ahead, or it
Is
might
he
be
sword fighting something?
You know, I really don't know. Anything that he does is almost always a surprise to me. I am learning.
Alright, well, I reckon
he's very Mr. Unexpected.
I reckon we should probably get up there.
Yeah.
Is he the rock or the metal?
What's marching order right now? Who's in front, who's in back?
I'll be front.
I'm right behind Joel.
I guess I'm third.
You roll your perception check.
Okay.
You roll me your perception check.
That's a 5. This is of no consequence, just for my own
18.
personal decision making.
And you roll your perception check.
16.
16. What did you have again, Mike?
18.
18. DC on this was actually incredibly high. So, Mike, you see off the path to the right that there is a familiar, like a familiar mark in the dirt, and it goes across a tree another tree, and back down into the dirt. And it is that swooshing motion that you saw on the beach. But this time it's like cutting through wood and rock and dirt.
Okay, then this is interesting.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of gashes in these trees and in this rock. We definitely need to be careful.
Good eye, Mike. I definitely agree with that. That's quite concerning.
Neither here nor there.
What is that?
All right. With all this information, what do you all do?
Well, I say we proceed to where we heard that noise, or I heard that noise.
Are you
with caution?
With caution. All right. I need you to roll me a group stealth check.
Okay. All right.
How do we determine group stealth? Do we just all roll?
Yes, all you roll stealth.
All right, team.
Alright.
And I have a DC that you have to beat.
12.
12? What'd you get, Mako?
That's a retirement for this dice.
No.
10.
10?
6.
6? You guys just barely beat the DC. The DC was actually 20 because this thing rolled low.
But together.
But together you have got a 20.
Like you choose my next D20. I don't have a good pick today.
So as you guys sneak up underneath Yanma, who's kind of perched onto a branch,
I want you to know that's exactly the same D20.
No.
You notice that in this clearing ahead of you, you see Manic with his crystal sword, and you see what looks like a small bluish gray metal ball with a single sparkling gemstone on top of it, spinning at high speeds. And as you all look upon it, trying to figure out what it is, you see 2 arms, 2 legs, a tail, and this kind of oblong head
Found that object.
come out of the shell and stand up. And as it looks towards Manic, you see it as it reaches down and picks up a black pair of sunglasses and puts it on and goes, Squirtle! And attacks Manic again.
Oh, wait, what?
What do you guys do?
We just found ourselves a Squirtle.
We did. And we need to catch a water type, right?
Yes.
I will note that this does not look like a normal Squirtle.
It's probably regional. So, want to have Mike catch this Squirtle, and maybe if we come across a Bulbasaur, it's yours, or...
I'm kind of the water type guy.
You want to go for the Squirtle? Would you be chill with the Bulbasaur when we come across it?
If we do.
Right. I'm going to have faith, the regionals. I have the Charmander, so I'm just saying, like, I already got a starter. So, as much as I would love the regional Squirtle, I'm going to be a team player.
What you think, Mike?
While you guys are having this conversation, you do see that Manic has swung at the Squirtle as it comes towards him.
So I should probably start making decisions here.
Almost like a baseball player swinging at a baseball bat as the Squirtle has started spinning again, coming towards him.
Rapid spin.
You notice that whenever Manic tries to hit it with the crystal sword coming in sideways, the Squirtle is in midair and seems to change direction in air and slams into Manic. And Manic does take damage.
Okay, so how's Manic looking?
Manic is actually looking pretty worse for wear. This battle's been going on for a minute while you guys were running up.
Do I have an idea of where the HP's at?
I will tell you in a minute.
Okay, I just want to make... I'll recall Manic if need be.
If you do that, I will tell you that what Manic has lost.
Okay. I just... Alright, so there's no, like, word on whether... What's he looking like? Does he feel like he's really close to exhaustion, like bloodied?
From what you can perceive, because right now how I'm kind of playing this,
right?
Manic looks pretty bad. Like, it's not bloody necessarily.
Okay.
But he does look pretty bad. He does look pretty beat up.
Okay.
He doesn't look like he did after getting hit by all that electricity, but...
Right. I'll probably end up. Let's see here.
But yeah, these two are going at it right now.
Well, regardless, it sounds like we need to get in the fight.
Yeah. So I'm gonna order. I am going to. Let's see here. I'm gonna go for defense curl.
Oh, you're going to command Manic?
Yes. So Manic, or what's up?
I will need initiative to be rolled.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to get into the battle.
All right. So. All right. I'll just roll mine while you guys are figuring out what you want to do.
Yeah, go ahead and roll in yours.
You two also go ahead and roll initiative just to get it out the way.
Cool.
So doesn't speed play into a bonus of initiative?
Yes.
Is it every 5 above 10?
Every 10. So it's like 10 gives you +1.
Okay, 20 will give you +2.
If I have that wrong, I'll fix it up.
Oh, you're
every
good.
time.
I rolled a 12 with the bonus.
With the bonus?
Yeah.
Alright.
I got an 18.
Yeah, 18. Let me just mark this down. Sorry. Alright, so Mike has an 18. What did you get?
Dirty
Nico?
20.
Dirty 20?
Nice.
Alright, so Joel, you're commanding Manic to use Defense Curl?
Yes, which is going to give me a +10 to damage reduction. I do have my... he does have his speed halved after command, and they does suffer a -4 to my attack rolls, but this will help him at least be in the game for a few plays, depending on the scenario.
I will let you know that Manic... I was actually wrong. Manic is bloody. Manic has lost 23 health.
Okay. So, I didn't know he was bloodied. I thought he could go a little further.
I
might not make that.
His health written wrong.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to recall.
Yes.
Manic.
Since that is my fault, I'll let you do something different.
If that's cool.
Yeah, it was my fault. I thought he had 48 instead of 38.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, he's bloodied. You know, he's done a great job, so I am going to recall him. Let's see here. I'm gonna bring in Zeus.
Alright.
So
You throw out Zeus.
I'm gonna call out to Manic and be like, Manic, phenomenal job. Proud of you. You've done enough. Take a rest. Return.
Manic. Yeah, Manic for once does not fight you on something.
Right.
He's just like,
Yeah, dude, he needs a rest. He did a great job. So I take a Pokeball, I look at it, I smile, and I toss out Zeus! Alright, bud. It's time to shine.
Alright, so yeah, you send out Zeus. Mako Kai and Mike. Mako Kai, you're first if you have anything you would like to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna command Slipstream to use U-turn.
Alright. Roll to hit then.
2-hit bonus for this is... Got it. Oh, that's probably gonna miss. 8.
An 8 does hit because the lowest thing an AC can have is 10.
Okay.
So, Slipstream goes in to use U-turn, and you see Slipstream connect with Squirtle, but Squirtle is moving at such fast momentum right now that it just kind of bounces off.
Okay.
And it staggers for a moment before regaining its hover.
Okay.
So it didn't do any damage, but it was ineffective. But now I say sees with quotes that it has a new target.
So damage was dealt, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Well, because the move connected, does the additional effect of U-turn take effect?
Didn't necessarily connect. I'm just putting flavor on how it happened.
Okay. Got it. That's my turn.
Alright, Mike.
I'm going to send in my Paris.
Oh, you send in Your Paris, what is your Paris's nickname? Do you have one yet?
No, not yet.
How sad. Alright, so you send in Paris and he goes, mushroom. It doesn't say mushroom, but it does come out.
I'm actually gonna name my Paris Stella.
Stella?
I like it.
Alright.
Legit.
Mushroom. Alright, yeah, so you have sent out Stella. And it goes down to Squirtle's turn. Who, now seeing that another Pokemon has hit it after Manic has disappeared, is going to, well, tried to hit it, I should say, is going to try to attack Yanma. And you watch as Squirtle spins towards Yanma, and out of its shell shoots a blue coalescence of energy. That's a natural 20.
Against Yama?
Against Yanma. So, with a natural 20... that's not too bad. It is... Actually, hold on. I forgot. That's still not that bad. It is 18 points of water damage. What? Is Yanma up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question. Did Manic in this battle against the squirrel do any type of damage to the squirrel?
It did, but without an action check. So without using your action to make a check on it, you can't tell how much.
Right. Okay. I was just because I know it took about half its health. So.
I understand. Yeah. Manic was also kind of fighting an uphill battle, rock versus this thing.
Right. No. Understandable. I just know Manic's a beast and probably at least got one decent hit on it. So cool.
Yeah,
thank you.
Manic's a beast.
Yeah, we know this.
But yeah. That being said, Joel, it is your turn.
All right. Cool. So with that being said, I'm gonna go for. So the move that it used last turn, or the Squirtle, what was it?
You do not know.
So was it like special attack or physical?
It was pain.
I will tell you that it was a special move.
Okay, I'm gonna go for. Thank you, by the way. Thundershock.
All right.
Alright, let's go. Zeus, my
Roll
beautiful
it.
sheep. Time to Thundershock. Alright, does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Weird. Strength would be the only modifier that would give me a bonus to hitting, correct?
Thundershock is special, so it would be wisdom or intelligence.
Alright, so I have a +2 to wisdom, so that would be a 14.
What'd you roll on the die?
12.
Okay. So a 14 does not hit.
Heard. Well, okay. Heard. Alright, guys. High rules. High rules. Great job, Zeus.
There is a reason a 14 does not hit this Pokemon.
Right, I'm sure it has like some special ability or...
Yeah.
Right. Heard.
Alright, Mako Kai, it's back up to you.
Hi, Mako Kai here. We're gonna attempt a U-turn again.
Alright. Go for it. Wait, is U-turn every turn or every other
It's
turn?
at will.
At will, right.
That one's a lot better. 19?
Unfortunately a 19 does hit.
19 before my Yanma's ability, which I forgot about last turn. Yeah. I feel smart right now. Anyway.
That does hit. Roll for damage.
Good job, Yanma! 3d8, and then he switches. Plus 4. Okay. 22?
Yeah. So you watch as Yama flies in and definitely connects with this Pokemon this time, and turns back and goes back into its Pokeball. But it doesn't look as if this did as much damage as you thought it would.
I'm not really surprised. In Yanma's place, I am sending out Sea Spray.
Sea Spray.
The horsey. Please be nice to him. He is small and squishy.
Alright, eat him, herd. With that being said, it does come down to Mike's turn.
Alright, Stella, let's stop him in his tracks. Use Stun Spore!
Oh, I like it.
Alright, and what do I need to roll for that, if anything?
I need you to roll a Dex saving throw.
A Dex saving throw.
Does it have a number?
If I find my die, that'd be helpful. There it is. That is a 17.
You are paralyzed.
What was the DC on that?
18.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Alright, so
Pretty
Squirtle
high.
is paralyzed, yeah. Makes sense.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, so this Squirtle is indeed paralyzed.
Great job, Stella!
I'm talking about, bro.
Get it, girl!
It's a great pick.
And with that, it is Squirtle's turn. So Squirtle can act normally this turn.
Cool.
That is an 18 to hit Paris. With this... Oh, actually, I don't need to even roll that. I need Zeus and Paris to roll me dexterity saving throws.
Alright, do we know the number we need to be, or are you going to tell us later?
I will tell you later.
Alright, Zeus! Come on, baby. 13.
13, and what about you, Paris?
That's a 1.
That's a 1. Alright, so DC was a 12. And
Great
so
job,
Joel,
Zeus!
you will take half damage from this.
Okay, I'll know what my HP will be.
Paris, you'll be taking the full brunt of this. And your movement speed is reduced by 5 feet. So it's not that bad. It is 13 points of water damage. As you watch as it stops spinning for a moment, facing straight up, and you watch as this large beam comes out of the top of it, and this huge bubble coalesces around it and then pops. And that's what's doing the water damage to Zeus and Paris.
Do I take reduced?
You will take...
Because of typing?
You will take all your natural resistances, but the total damage before resistance is 13 for you and 6 for you.
Alright.
What is it after resistance?
So, 39.
6.
6, alright.
I believe because it's half damage, if I'm not mistaken. Because Paris is grass bug.
Grass bug, yeah.
Yeah.
And then yours is 3.
Oh, so I take 3 damage?
Yes, because I believe doesn't
6
Zeus reduce...
Yeah.
Yeah. Zeus is resistant, and you already took half damage, so you would take 4th damage.
Oh, with resistant. I get it. So yeah, cool, even better. So, 42, gotcha.
With that being said, it is Zeus's turn.
Zeus! Great job with all that. We're gonna try again. We gotta roll, we gotta go high, gotta aim high, let's go. Alright, Thundershock, Zeus! 19.
19 will hit, yes.
Actually, 21, but don't matter. Cool! So, I need to do a 1d8. Yeah!
I'll give you the opportunity to catch it first.
You guys will take turns?
Sounds fair to me.
I think that's pretty fair. I was gonna say roll. Or roll. Yeah, you guys got it down. I already have a starter, so I gotta be grateful. Let's go. Alright, let's roll.
Kill it. What?
I hope not. Alright, so that is an 8. And then
you roll your
stab. That is a 4. 2 max numbers, and then half, so 7. So 12 plus 7, 19.
19 electric type damage.
Times 2. If it's water type.
19 times 2 is 38.
I hope it's still.
This Squirtle is very, very injured.
Okay, I'm not gonna attack it no more. So
And it does go to Mako's turn.
Zeus, great job, baby!
you the man. You the man. I go over. I'm like
Okay.
petting
It
him.
is also paralyzed.
It is also paralyzed. I will attempt to catch it.
That shall be a great.
Well, let's see how we go. No real reason to use that at the moment. Oh, that's not good. But who knows? 22.
22. Unfortunately, that doesn't catch anything. Under a 30 is an automatic fail in catching situations, and your ball breaks.
Okay.
Alright, Mike.
Up next, Mike.
Your turn.
Good luck.
I'm going to throw a Pokeball.
Do it.
That is a 96.
96. That will indeed capture this Pokemon.
There you go, bro.
You gave me first try. I appreciate it.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. If we come across a Bulbasaur,
You watch as
It was all fair. All fair and square. I'm good.
you watch as your ball slowly goes through the air and hits this spinning mass of bluish silver color. And for a second there, you get worried that your Pokeball might just shatter like Mako Kai's did whenever it hit this Pokemon. But you threw it and it just lost just enough speed that whenever it hits, it doesn't shatter and it sucks in this Pokeball. It sucks in this Pokemon and you watch your Pokeball start to spin as it shakes once, twice, and then it stops spinning and it goes doo-doo, and you have captured this this Laotian Squirtle.
Yeah!
great job, Mike. A tank to add to your squad.
Good job.
Yeah!
Right. I just feel like even though you're a water specialist,
It's okay.
like each of us having a regional would probably be dope, right?
For sure.
Cool.
So how many Pokemon do you have now, Mike?
I have 6 now.
There you go.
Not a baby.
Yeah!
There we go, Mike. Great job.
And yeah, this is the.
Is it the steel type? Water steel?
You don't know.
Oh.
Didn't. No one hit it with the.
No one hit with the Pokédex?
No one hit it with the Pokédex.
Oh, hey, Mike can do that now.
Yeah. We can figure this out.
Yeah, but as you watch the Squirtle,
Squirtle Squad.
Bro.
you watch the Squirtle fall. Not fall. Get captured. The clearing goes quiet. I need someone to roll me a history check.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up the Pokeball with my Pokemon. With my newly acquired
Yeah, you can
Pokemon.
do that, Joel.
Alright. Yeah, you easily do that.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 21. Anyone else gonna?
Yeah, sure.
Let me check.
That's a 2.
Is it male, female?
A 2.
I haven't got it yet.
Oh, here.
I'm sure he's working on it.
With a 21 though, unfortunately that too, you kind of recognize that its shell looks like that Inhuman in Pokemon track that was on the beach.
Oh.
That-
Hey guys, I think we found what that shape was.
Oh, gosh, I hope so.
And we caught one of the 2 Pokemon water types that we needed.
Nice.
So that's halfway completed. We need 3 more shells out of 4. We're getting there, guys. And hey, man.
I'm determined. I gotta catch the next water type.
Yeah.
Gotta catch the next one. Where's that crab?
Funny you say that. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Watch out, guys. Remember the
That's
trees?
right.
It was probably that Squirtle, honestly. Oh no, actually, it probably wasn't. Because it had the slide mark on it.
That's a 7.
Alright, so you don't take any damage, that's the good news. The bad news is you suddenly feel yourself pitching forward as your feet come out from underneath you. As you hit the ground with a thud, you notice that it wasn't you so much moving forward as the ground underneath you moving backwards. What should I do with that? You guys are definitely busy right now with the whole Squirtle thing.
Right.
He's still back by the forest.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know. Sea Spray came out and didn't see any action, so hey, I guess there's that for me. Yeah, I'm gonna jump to my feet and there's something underneath us.
It's not. I wouldn't say underneath us. It's more of underneath you.
Yay!
I need you to. Well, are you looking to see what it was, or what are you doing? Roll me an animal handling check.
That one tried to take us out. $11.
11. So you do not know what this Pokemon is, but you do understand why you guys didn't see it. It's definitely not a crab. Yeah, we'll tell you that much. But you also don't understand how you could be standing on it for so long. So the way you were staring into this clearing, you were standing between two bushes. The bushes kind of look like this. And from what you saw of this Pokemon that suddenly moved up and stood up, it is a green and yellowish quadruped with two bushes on its back.
Bro, I think this might be one of your all-time faves.
No.
Maybe 4th gen?
No.
Maybe 4th gen?
What?
No.
Actually.
Bro, maybe not catching that squirrel worked out for all of us. Because he got a starter, maybe you're about to get a starter. You're one of your all-time favorites. I think this could be a very good moment for all of us.
And you watch as this Pokemon just is starting to walk away.
Oh, can't let that
Do something!
go. You want to call out to us? So we're like, hey, follow you and help you.
I'm not exactly gonna be quiet about this. You guys were right next to me. You probably
So
saw me fall.
I look back to check out what I saw.
Probably saw me fall.
And I'm
Sea
now
spray.
rushing over to assist him.
Bubble.
Alright,
Roll initiatives?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Hindsight. That was a bad decision.
What?
That was a bad decision.
Yeah, it failed its dexterity saving throw. So you do get damage off on it.
If it failed to save, then
It's 3d6. Plus 1d6 from stab, plus half of your special attack mod.
Yes, but there's more.
Its movement speed is reduced by 5 feet.
10.
5.
10.
Okay, the move says 5, so...
The sea spray has slowing bubble.
Okay.
So
You got to tell me these things. Instead of just repeating numbers.
it's right here. Cry. Effects, moves that have movement slowing effects are doubled.
Okay.
That's all.
I just know what the move said because I just
I
had to
know.
give it to Mike. But you should have it by now.
That, and then it's gonna be plus that. 18.
18?
18.
Alright, so this Pokemon doesn't even really seem phased by the damage that it's taken from this bubble. As it just kind of lets out a
Yawned. Let's be careful.
It just leans down
Not even phased.
and starts just keeping walking.
So, have I caught up? Can I release one of the Pokemon that I want?
Yeah, you have caught up. You're standing by his side, so you guys can converse. You can do whatever you want.
Hey, I'm gonna assist you.
That's... Whoa.
To be fair, neither one of you know what this Pokemon is.
Alright, so I'll bring out my Dex.
Alright?
Do that. Do that.
And
So what just happened?
I'm checking out the Pokemon while he's in shock.
Alright.
Seems to be.
So,
Oh, I'm calculating.
the Pokédex.
I'm calculating. I promise you. I'm thinking.
You see the screen flashes a little bit, and it pulls up a full picture of this Pokemon, and you hear in a very robotic voice, as this goes, Grotto, the Grove
Knew it.
Pokemon.
Knew it,
This
bud.
Pokemon is a
Sorry.
grass-type Pokemon.
Happy for you.
It knows where pure water wells up. It carries fellow Pokemon on its back.
Alright, we're gonna help you catch this. Because I know this is one of your faves, I believe. And all of
Out
us.
of character, yes.
Grotto is known for being
In
very
character.
large in weight, but is relatively slow.
Well,
It is known for helping others try to find water.
I like it. This was good for you. Help you find water. There you go. So, can I just throw out my Pokemon, or do I roll initiative first, or?
I mean, at this point in time, it's not seeing you guys as combat.
No, it's
So,
not.
It's just kind of
Guys, let's-
vibing and eating.
How close am I to them?
You're a decent way away because you did have to walk basically to the middle of the clearing to pick this up. Pick up your Pokeball.
Well, I see him over there, and I see some mysterious looking Pokemon walking away from them.
I mean, as it's walking, it's just like.
Guys, let's actually follow this for a minute. That's
Okay.
how's Sea Spray after the bubbles just bouncing off of this?
Sea Spray's just like.
Sounds right.
Sounds
right. His movement speed.
This
is still
Pokemon
decreased,
does
right?
remind you a lot of Baloo, by the way. What were you saying?
His movement speed is still decreased.
Okay, yeah, I
Question
mean,
mark.
yeah, it is. It's decreased for a minute, but
moving
So
slower.
we can reasonably keep up with it.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't moving necessarily fast to begin with.
So I'm gonna
Now it's very, very slow.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch up with them. And can I have my Paris use Stun Spore on it?
You
I
can
think-
try.
I think we're just gonna follow it for a sec. I think
Oh, is that what
might
you guys want to do?
want to investigate where.
Let's I have an idea. But let's just follow it for a second. That it's either too big to care or way stronger than us. I don't know which.
Right. Well, either way, there's 3 of us, so we should be hopefully fine with our squad of Pokemon.
I return Sea Spray to his ball, prepare a second ball, and
I
follow
prepare
the
my ball. Preparing for battle, by the way.
It's just moving through the forest. It doesn't really care. It's like moving things, and anything it can't move, it's eating as it just walks in a straight line.